To describe Secretary Grimsley in one word would be genuine.
He is always the smartest person in the room.
He's a remarkable man with remarkable strength and yet humility.
He is making South Carolina a better place, and frankly, he's making it more attractive for veteran talent to come to this state. I think we first really met when we deployed together in 2007. We were both in the same division in Baghdad, so I got to know him pretty well for the course of 15 long months in Baghdad, Iraq. Here's a guy, who has served his entire career in the military and yet continues to serve the state of South Carolina and the veterans of South Carolina. So that's his focus on dedication.
I was a little bit intimidated when I first met him, given his long and illustrious career and his family's career in the military, but what I found was that he was a deeply humble man, a man of great strength, and really, as I've gotten to know Will, he represents virtually everything that I think is good about a South Carolina gentleman and an Army officer.
Well, Secretary Grimsley and I, we actually had traveled in the same location in foreign lands. He was one of the senior commanders for our infantry unit during a deployment to Iraq during the height of the war. Fast forward, the opportunity to meet Secretary Grimsley occurred when he was appointed as the Secretary of the Department of Veteran Affairs, and we began this program here called Warrior Path.
I mean, he's a soldier, and so having him at the helm helps us ensure that we don't lose touch with the individual veteran on the ground in South Carolina. In early 2020, I was introduced to Secretary Grimsley by a colleague. He was starting to build a department really from scratch. He pulled myself and a couple other of my colleagues into what he called his kitchen cabinet to help start wargaming and think about what does it look like to really make a difference in veterans' lives across the state.
Many people don't realize what a war hero Major General Grimsley is, and you certainly wouldn't hear it from him. But as one of the leading generals on the ground in our global war on terrorism, he was targeted by terrorists and actually was the victim of a bomb, went to the hospital, took care of himself, and went right back into the battle, and was offered an opportunity to leave war and take a different assignment on his way to 4 stars. As a 2-star commanding general, he refused to leave the battlefield. He returned to battle and fought valiantly on behalf of the United States of America and freedom and prosperity that we all enjoy.
He can stand up in front of a room full of veterans who've been to Iraq, Afghanistan, and other combat zones and say, I know what it is to be in your shoes or your boots. And he has an instant rapport with the veterans that he's talking to.
His great talent is the ability of allowing to communicate with his audience. And that's a skill set that doesn't come without experience. It doesn't come without focus on others.
I've never had a conversation where I felt like at any moment it wasn't genuine. He still understands the importance of taking care of yourself and being in a place that by being able to take care of yourself, that you can take care of others.
He really quickly bit on this idea that we should train and equip veteran volunteers across the state to be really the solution for reducing veteran suicide.
He really, in so many ways, exemplifies the Army values of courage, strength, selflessness, and has a way of leading through his actions, not just through his words. He's someone that we can all be proud to call a friend, a leader, and a great South Carolinian.
Yeah, I want to say congratulations. At this time, I can think of no one that is more deserving than you for this award.
Your service to the Army and to the state of South Carolina, it is great to see that recognition. And it's been an honor and a privilege for me to work with you, and I look forward to maintaining that relationship and our friendship. So congratulations, we're really proud of you.
Sir, congratulations. Can't think of anybody more deserving for this award than you. We look forward to continuing to collaborate with you and partner with your team as we work to move the needle to the right for veterans here in South Carolina.
You're a man that makes us all proud. As a South Carolina and Southern gentleman, as a revered Army officer, you represent the very best of our state. We love you and your beautiful wife, and we wish you the very best, and congratulations on this award.